Wonderful people, welcome to yet another edition on Pixellab tutorial. Today I want to take you through the features of Pixellab. It is quite interesting to use Pixellab from my personal experience, and I would like to start from there to take you through the features that make up Pixellab, because I think from the understanding of those, you'll be able to install Pixellab and use it like a pro. To begin, we have our workspace. This workspace is called the Canva. Here we go. It is called the Canva, and this Canva by default, as far as my own version of the Pixellab is concerned, comes with this color, this background color you see, and this text fill here. But as far as I'm concerned, most often I do not use this background color you see, and in order to change the background color, I go here, go to this section of my screen. We have an icon here, the menu. When I click on that, it takes me to these options. I have these options. These options here have to do with the background. All what you have here has to do with the background. Now, in order to change the background color, I click on this, and if I want by the gradient, then there are two options. You have gradient and you have color. If it is gradient, I come here and select, or if it is a thick color, then I click on color and I select whatever color I want, and when I'm done selecting the appropriate color, I give it a tick. I may as well want my background to be transparent, and here we go. We have transparent. Once you click, it becomes transparent. You may also want to import an image and use as a background. In that case, you click on from gallery. When you click there, it takes you to your gallery, and you can select whatever image you want to use for your background. Again, you may also want to snap directly and use. In that case, you are going to select this camera icon, whereby you snap live picture and you use as your background. You may as well want to use an image incorporated in Pixellab. In that case, you click on image here, as we have, and then this icon, you use it to resize your background size. And then I think that's all for now as far as this menu is concerned. Now let's move on to the other icons that constitute our user interface. At the top left hand corner, we have this icon, this one, which has to do with editing. It has to do with editing. For example, since this text is selected, oh please, I would like to change the background color to something more visible or to a better color. I'll come here and click on color, and let's use a gradient. A gradient. I'll just click on this one. Okay, and I tick. Now, we were talking about this icon, the top left hand corner, and that it is meant for editing. Now, how do you use it for editing? If you have text like this and you want to quickly edit, click on this icon, and you can proceed by either copying the text, clicking here. You can rotate the text by clicking here, can as well give the text color. You can align the text by clicking on this. You can send the text to the back. You can equally send the text to the front, and what have you. Away from that, we have this other icon, which is a delete icon. Of course, if you select anything on your Canva and you click on this icon, it is going to be deleted. Okay, away from that, we have the undo button, undo icon. Each time you're doing something and you think it is not the right thing you were to do, you come back and click on that icon and it takes you a step or more back. We also have the zoom button. When you click here, it permits you to zoom into your Canva and have a better view of the particular layer on which you are working. Away from that, we have this square, which is further graduated into smaller squares or units. It has to do with grid squares. When you want to work with various layers and ensure alignment, use this button here. Away from that, we have this button. It is the layer button. Now, how does the layer button function? When you click on the layer button, it takes you to the different layers that you have on your Canva. As of now, we have just one layer, which is a text layer found on our Canva, this one. Away from that, let's look at the other icon that we have before us, and it has to do with the plus sign. Now, this plus sign has to do with anything that you want to add onto your Canva. When you click on the plus sign, you have different options. You may want to add text, insert the current date, insert a sticker, insert a shape, or insert a picture from gallery, or simply draw. So that is what this icon stands for. In addition, let's look at the save button. The save button, each time you click on the save button, it gives you a variety of options. Like, for example, let's click. When you click for the very first time, it shows you two options: save as project or save as image. Now, it's always good to save as project before you save as image. When you want to exit, when you are done editing, it's always good to save as project, so that if your client is not satisfied, you can always come back and do some changes. Okay, away from that, let's look at the share button, which is this one. Now, personally, I have not used the share button before, but the share button is simply there to help you quickly share something to the different social media handles, or save your image to gallery. So the share button, through it you can also be able to have the save menu. Okay, that said, we have this other icon. This other icon here has to do with quotes, ready-made quotes already uploaded into Pixellab. With that one, each time you are working on a design and you feel like you should insert a quote, you can quickly click there and you find what you can insert. For example, if we click, there are a series of quotes here by different individuals. Good, a variety. And then away from that, we have this menu button, which is made up of 3 dots or vertically placed. Now what are they used for? Each time you click here, you see a host of options pop up like this. You have use image for camera, export image size. Here you can change the size of your Canva. You have tutorial. With tutorial you can click and go, it takes you to the Pixellab YouTube page and other options. That said, let's come back to the bottom of our page of our workspace, where we are going to find this icon, the letter A. That icon represents all what has to do with text. So when you insert text on your Canva, if you have to edit the text, be it color, font size, font type, texture, curve, and so on, anything that has to do with a text layer, you find it under A. As we move ahead, we are going to explore the different tools that are found under that menu. Away from that, we have this other menu, this one which is next to our text menu. In there, what do we have? We have a host of options as well, and all what we have under this menu has to do with shapes like photographs, or let me say images, or other shapes like rectangles, circles that you may insert onto your Canva. Okay, away from that, we already spoke about this background menu. We already spoke about it, that it contains options that you can play with to affect your Canva. We also mentioned this one from the beginning, these 3 circles superimposed that have to do with the default background. If we click there, we see the different default backgrounds. Like here, you see when you click, it tells you, it changes the nature of the background. So those are default backgrounds. And in here there is also something exciting. Like I told you, it's always good to save your projects so that you can come back to them. So that you can come back to them subsequently. And how do you access your saved projects? It is by clicking on this folder here. When you click there, it shows you different projects on which you have worked, and if you want to work on a particular project, you simply give a click. You simply give a click and it takes you to that particular project. Alright, with that, I think we can end here for now. The other aspects, will be covered in the subsequent parts of our Pixellab tutorial features of Pixellab. So this is part 1. So do well to subscribe to our channel so that whenever there is an update, you can always follow along. Thanks for watching.